Alrighty, hello again everyone. Today I am going to be doing a quick tutorial, well maybe not quick, but a tutorial, on a cool little pipe generator script thingy I found. I just was kind of looking through forums yesterday and this popped in my mind. So what it is it's a template setting almost that allows you to create pipes. I will open up the file I worked in. And so what you can see here is there's templates. You create your own pipes. You run the script. When I open it up, and you add these starting points to it. I should have set this up better. I apologize. And then you can start generating pipes from it. So let's say we want to start with port. We generate the pipe. As you see, it's right there. And we just start generating pipes from there. Generate pipe, and just goes crazy. Starts lagging when holy Jesus, what do they do? And then if you want to cap everything off, you select the caps, generate pipes, and it tells you that it's been created. So what it does is it makes very simple, very simple pipe creation. It's a bit weird to get used to, but I have hopefully figured it out. Just playing around with it, and let's start it up. So first, what you're wanting to do is go to this website. It's a bit weirder than normal. Download the zip file up here. This website will be linked in the description. You know that. Download this here, and it gives you a zip file. So I'll just quickly download it maybe. Yes, I will. And what you're going to want to do is in here, there's these 4 files. What you're wanting to do is take these 2 files, the folder and the file, and put that in your scripts folder. So under the Mac scripts folder, whichever it is I use, you should be able to find it though, right here, under your program files, Autodesk, Max 2012, and scripts. So this one right here. That's where I put it there. And there it is, named O3 and Joke Martini. It should be named, you should rename it to whatever it is. I don't think it matters about the linking, but he didn't rename it very well, so whatever, right? Can't change everything. Alright, so I'm going to let you guys download it, and I'm going to get that out of the way now. So let's start out with what we're going to do. Let's reset the file. Yes. So the first thing that I guess was the hardest for me to understand was it's a parenting system that generates the pipes. So what you're going to have to do is first you take these templates, build your pipes from that, and then after you're done building the templates, you add them to the pipes here and you can generate your system there. So let's see what that gives you. You just click on this thing to give you a template. And as it tooltips you, it says pipes includes 1 open end. So this is your template where you build everything. Usually I just move these off to the side and start building my pipe. I'm not going to build every one like I did last time because that just takes a long time. However, what I will do is show you how to build a cool looking pipe. I haven't built a pipe in a while, so usually I just turn snapping on. Let's go up here. I haven't done these in a while, I apologize. Pivot and vertex, since this is a helper, cross helper and a box helper together, and then this is just a cross helper. Pivot's probably the easiest to snap to. So turn off my grid settings. Now let's go under cylinder and create a cylinder and drag it up to there. And as you can see, it's not the right height, all that stuff. So let's go into radius, drop down to about 8, 6, yeah, 6 is better. 4, 5. I'm working in baseless units. I mean, really, you can work in any unit you want as long as it is set up with these pipe rigs properly. Jeez, I'm out of it right now. As well, let's go. Oh shit. Okay. Now let's try to create this bit better of a pipe. So as it says, it has 1 open end. So this means this end is open at the very end. So usually what I do is I delete it off. Really, it doesn't matter if you delete them off. However, they're going to link up perfectly. So what's going to happen, I shouldn't delete the bottom one, is this top one is going to link up right at this bottom one as well. So if I ring around, let's ring and connect. And let's put a slide on it. I don't really care too much about exact amounts. So let's slide down to about 90. As you can see, it's down there right now. Press OK. Click that, and then Shift Select. I'm going to turn snapping off by pressing S. Shift Select this so I get all those around there. Extrude backwards, so go by local number, and back to about negative 2.5. And so there we got. Oh, what we're going to have to do is delete these things up here. So just quickly Control delete that, or select them all and delete them. As you see, we have some really poor looking pipes, but it looks close enough like a pipe. Very small pipe. If you wanted to create more interesting pipes, really what you do is you edit this geometry inside here, because this is what's going to be connected to the pipes when it's parented. Really, it duplicates the geometry, basing itself on this as its pivot point and this as its endpoint for the next pipe to be put in. So I'm just going to leave it like that. It's pretty simple. And I'm going to create a new template, a Y-shaped template, to show you quickly how to make a Y-shaped template one. Select it, move it off to the side. I'm just going to press S quickly to pull it into here. Press S again to turn it off and move it off to the side of it. Now this one, if you've seen it, it's a Y-shaped pipe that includes 2 open ends. So what it is it's this. I'm just going to copy and paste it over. It's this, but then it has two cylinders off the side. Try not snapping because, again, not too worried about that. However, what I need to do is, since this will be the end piece, I'm going to cap this off and set it by about 1 inch moved up. This just gives me a nice little cap to it like that. Nothing too big. And now what I'm going to do is create a cylinder. Turn on snapping again, just to set it up nicely. Put this down to about 4, I think. Nope, 2. And a bit bigger than that, maybe. How big is this? 2.5? 3? 2.5? I think it's 2.5. Yeah, it feels like it's 2.5. Yep, 2.5. Convert that to an editable poly. And rotate it this way. And as it said on the tooltip up here, it's at 45-degree angles. See? Like mine. 2 open ends, yeah. You can set it up kind of differently to get the proper, I guess, open end areas, but this is just a quick little tutorial on how to do it. As you can see, it's 45. What you want to do is you want to line your polygon up flat with this cross pivot, so it looks like that. And we don't need this anymore because that is the end piece. And that will be always overcapped by the beginning of these pieces. So as you can see, it'll be overcapped by this. You won't be able to see inside it. So get rid of all the geometry that you don't need. This script seems to be pretty intensive on RAM just because of the amount of duplications it makes. And then we have our second one. And that is our Y pipe, which is really horrid, but it doesn't really matter because, you know, you can create these things in no matter which way you want. And I'm just going to make 2 more, a cross and the end cap. So we're just going to put the cross in there. And that's one thing I should have remembered. It uses, yeah, exactly. It uses what you previously select. You can build something and then latch it to a template. I didn't want to do that, so I'm going to undo. Okay, I'm just going to delete this then. Delete this cross template I accidentally created. I didn't want to delete, but if you don't have anything selected, it'll automatically go revert to the origin. And there we go. That's what I wanted. And I cannot set. I being OCD about that one. And over there. And then we're just going to copy paste this one. And it should be at the same height. And now let's copy paste one of these. Here, there we go. Oh, snapped there. Select all U. Snap it over here and rotate back to normal. And these aren't my best models, as you can tell. Not about the models in this one. I should reset the X-form on this. Section. What resetting X-form does is you can see the bounding box is like this, but I want it to conform back to its original thing. It's because of the way I rotated it and changed it and all that stuff. reset selected, and you can see that's an X-form modifier on it that resets it to the best bounding box it has. It resets all the X-form transformations I made to it. Alrighty. So let's go quickly do this. Oh, I need to make an end cap first. So what we do is we select the end cap, and as you can see, there's no end piece to this because the end cap is literally its end piece. There is no more stuff that creates beyond the end cap. So what we're going to do is select my cylinder, I guess, and actually what I'm going to do is select this cylinder, snap it down here, okay, and I have to move those since they're not parented yet. And move all you down like that. So, as you can see, I'm going to just turn to black, so click on here, turn it back, and make a quick previs material for it. So material standard like that. And it's just easier for me to tell what. I shouldn't have done it with the other thing selected though. Oh, well, not redoing that color, I guess. Okay, there we go. Material, previs, select it, there we go. Everything's black, I guess. Now what we need to make sense is we need to link this geometry to the starting pivot points. If I set these all to this area, to those pipes, and add them into here, see they add into here. But what doesn't happen is, let's say we want to start with straight, generate pipes. You can see there's no geometry in between it. We select that again, we generate, let's say, the cross piece we have. You can see all the helpers are there, but there is no geometry in between it. So what we need to do is link these to their respective geometry. Select the link, and there we go. Select the link, there we go. This going to need a bit more as well as this one. As you can see, there are 3 pieces to this right now. It's simple to attach them, and that's what we need to do. What it does is it now allows us to select and link this one piece of geometry to this area. I don't know if you need to attach them, but I would just be on the safe side. It makes more sense. Instead of parenting them twice, you don't have, I don't know, just right click and be attaching. And select the link. Instead of having 2 things parented to the same object, it just has one full editable poly. And you shouldn't be editing these anyways, if that makes any sense. Now, I've never tried this actually, but I'm assuming since now we attach them and it's just linking to stuff, it's just referencing these 4 things, we should be able to just start with this and hit generate pipes. And there it is. Just quickly generate pipes. As you can see, we have these open ends on it, and let's say we want to make straight pipes from it. So there we go. But now you can see that they just cover right up automatically onto it. Let's say we want the Y-shaped pipe on it. Actually, Y-shaped or a straight pipe. We don't know which one we want. So we just generate pipes, and it picks for us. So this one got a straight one, these ones got Y ones. As you can see, it is offsetting itself, and the rotation range, as you can see, between 0 and 360 with a step of 15. So every iteration, you can see the rotation is going by 15 on the 15 degrees on, I think, the Z. Yeah, it's on Z. Around the Z axis. If you don't want that, you can set it to 1. I think you can set it to 360, which is 0. If it actually flips all the way around, it stays similar to 0. So let's show you that. If we have the Y-shaped pipe, it should continue on straight away, just like that. Everything is very straight right there. And we can do cross, straight, and end, add all of them. You can see some got ended, some got added onto. Some are ridiculous right now. And you can see you can get a really big pipe chain very quickly without really too much work. So, there's, yeah, here, let's quickly go over the tools in here. Tools in here are, let's say you click away from here, right? And as I said before, it generates pipes from wherever you were last touching it, I guess. So it generates pipes from where you're selected. So if I want to generate pipes from this one, I would select this, hit the end cap one, generate pipes, and I ended that system, as you can tell. See, there's no more caps in it. But it generated from there. If I hit this one, Y-shaped start generate pipes, you can see it's from there. But if I wanted to select all my open pipes, because I have this gigantic thing and I don't know about it, you just select open ends and generate pipes, and it should have selected all the open ends, which it didn't. I never... Oh, if I select that... No, it doesn't select the open ends sometimes. I don't maybe need to be on the... Yeah, that's what it is. Wow. Alright, so what it is you select the beginning point of this entire sequence, select the open ends, and then it selects all the open ends of that sequence. Since it is a sequential base, you need to select your starting cross thing, so your starting point. And then it looks through the entirety of the entire map, and you can quickly find it. We have a lot of open spaces here. We can quickly end everything at the end cap, generate pipes. And since it has the naming cap of the end cap, you don't want to change the names of the templates or anything. It will automatically know that the pipe is completed. And we have a quick pipe system made for us within a matter of minutes. If you want quick tools, you can select this and you can start rotating it. And since it's all hierarchical, it'll rotate everything that's beyond it. So if we want to rotate that 90 degrees, oh, not that way. Let's say we want to rotate this one 45 degrees. The hierarchy did not work with that one. I must have, well, don't know what I did there, but that one certainly did not work. It didn't like the hierarchy of it. I believe. And you, and then end cap. Yeah, sometimes the end caps didn't want to follow, but these ones did. So the script isn't perfect, as I'm figuring out and finding out slowly, but it's pretty darn good for creating a quick pipe system. As well, for the templates, you saw you can create one of 9, I think, yeah, it's 9 templates there, and you can create anything in the middle of it. As you saw, I can really change it right here, and it won't change, it shouldn't change the, why the heck, more edge, I don't know why it's not selecting. Edge, okay, there we go. It shouldn't change the pipes in here, but I'm going to try to see if it does, because if that does, then that makes it ridiculously easy. That means the pipes are instanced from here to here, right? And I don't think they are. I think they're just copied. But if not, that means you can create geometry after this, and they're instanced. So you can see, no, they're not instanced. I'm trying to look for the cross one. Where the heck is that cross one? Oh, right here. This is the only cross one I have. As you can see, this now doesn't link up to this. But if I add this, so let's say I delete this cap right here. I don't want that cap. And, well, okay, fine. If I want to delete the cap, the end cap, sorry, there we go. It's like that. And now we go hit this cross and we hit generate pipes. You can see the new geometry will have the updated model that's from there. And now let's select all the open ends. So you just click here, select open ends, and there's 1 right there, 3 right there. You can see them all selected. Hit the end cap and generate pipes, and it has finished up the pipe system. So there you go. Quick way to create pipes using this pipe generator script by Joker Martini. John Martini and Drenis Trofimov. I do not know how to pronounce that name. And you can use it pretty regularly. I can see it being very useful for a lot of urban scenes, underwater scenes, sci-fi scenes. Really, it's just a hierarchy management system, because one thing I forgot to show you is these are not limited to the templates in a way. What I can do is, let's just take this and hide the selection. Let's see if I can, it hides it automatically. Actually, I can just move it off to the side since everything is linked. I can just move it off to the side. I don't need that because I don't know why those are there, but maybe they're because of the program. So you can see we have the system right there. what you can do is, let's say we want a shorter small pipe. You have to make sure that, since this is what the script uses to, I guess, I don't know, detect the end of the pipe, you have to move that as well with it. But you can move that, and then you move your model with it, and you can use that as a shorter script. Or let's say you want your cross pipes to be shorter on one side than the other. So let's say I want to move these ones in like this. Like this. All I have to do is remember to move the helper in as well with it. And then when I generate pipes, and these are still, since they link to them, they're still the exact same. Let's just start with the cross. We generate pipes. And select the other 4 now. Keep generating pipes. As you see, it uses the updated geometry. We have the shorter cross pipe, and we have the longer single pipe. And really, as long as you keep the helpers in relation to your pipes properly, the hierarchy will handle itself and allow you to create a lot of interesting models in between it. So what this means is you don't have to use it for pipes. You can use it with anything for a hierarchy system. You can use it for roads. You can use it for trails. Okay, it has roads and pipes. Stairs maybe. Handrails. You can use it for handrails. That would be pretty useful. Let's say you want this one to this one. You would use it for, you would just rotate it probably. And then this could be a crossroad or something like that. Really what this is a free version of the i2 software plugin Railclone Lite with a bit more work into it and a bit less strength behind it, but it is free comparatively to the 300 euros, 150 euros. I cannot remember how much I paid for it. But yeah, it's good and it's easy. And it's quick to pick up on. So, hope you learned something new and enjoyed the tutorial. I will see you next time. Cheers.